of Today in Nashville. It's here. We are still at it in quarantine. Kelly, Sutton, Carole Sullivan.
You're reminding me of like Sandy from Greece.
You like my bump? I did a little bump.
Are you wearing black? Are you wearing black leather?
No, it's camo, but thanks for noticing.
Hold on a second.
Put your specs on.
That jacket's camo?
Yeah, it's a dark camo. You like it?
Is this how your Zoom calls have gone? Hold on, let me get up here. Hello?
Hey, hi, what's up? No, I can't. No, you need to push the button. Push. Do you see where it says start video? That's the one. That's what it looks like. That's what it is.
You're on a group call and you're not muted. So you just hear extraneous noises everywhere. That cracks me up. It's funny.
Can I tell you, we just had this conversation, Paul and I had this conversation. People really, like the whole etiquette of a Zoom call, you gotta mute yourself, friends. You gotta mute yourself. Also, if you aren't muted, if everybody is up and can talk, just remember anything like you said that happens in the background, i.e. your dog starts barking, your kid starts yelling, somebody walks through, all of a sudden you're the big screen. If you've got it set up that way, pops you forward. So things to remember.
That's a big issue. And we talked to Crossroads Campus, Crossroads Pets, which is in Germantown. Their campus has a whole philanthropic end to it, but the pet store, we were talking to their trainers about how to calm your dogs during your work calls, because that's a real issue. And one of the things, I'll just give you a quick tidbit if you didn't see our interview, is getting a really interesting chew toy, putting the food inside. So it takes about 30 minutes for your dog to actually get the item out. And that gives your pet something to do for 30 minutes, instead of thinking that you can just put them in a side room, close the door, and your pet will automatically become docile.
Right. Yes, agreed. See, that's what I do with my kid. I put her in a room and give her something that supposedly is occupying her. Season 17 of Dance Moms. And we're good. We're fine. She's all on her own. I will say though, we finally did a little cooking project together. So no less than 10 people sent me the recipe for homemade Dole Whip. Anybody that knows me knows I love Disney, knows that I love Dole Whip. That's my favorite. When we go there, I have to have one.
Listen, I need a little help with this because I have been to Disney, but I've never had a Dole Whip. What is it? I know. Just work with me. There are people like me out there. We exist.
Few, very few. No, I'm just kidding. It's think of it as a pineapple. It's a cross between a pineapple ice cream and a pineapple sherbet, but more of the sherbet, like Italian ice kind of flavor.
There's
right?
No alcohol involved.
Well, I mean, there can be.
In your version.
In the at home. Well, and they now serve it with rum. They do. You can get it with rum.
Oh, okay. So it just sounds like a tropical sort of drinky thing, but in general, it's a slushy type of drink at the park.
It's more like a soft serve, so not necessarily a slushie, and you can get it as a float. Like they'll do the pineapple ice cream and then they'll pour pineapple juice over top of it, which is the way that I like it, the Dole Whip float. Or they now have it like a pineapple upside down cake with the ice cream on the top, the pineapple ice cream on the top, which is delish. Highly recommend. But the interesting thing is, up until recently, like that is one of the only places that I've seen that you can actually get Dole Whip, and it is from Dole, the company that makes pineapples, or harvests the pineapple. So
I always make pineapples. I like that too.
They make the pineapples, and so I got all these recipes sent to me. It was really funny. It had happened, I guess, a couple weeks ago that some blog finally released the official recipe from Disney, and it flooded the internet, and I got literally 10 emails So recent I tried
some
it.
log, some furloughed employee who might not be so happy about being furloughed and like, you know what? I'm going to give the Dole Whip recipe out, which is, listen, which is great.
Just a question. How has your Amazon shopping been lately? Have you been making errant purchases or buying strange things?
You will not be surprised to know that it's really more on the practical side of things. I got some air filters. I think the one thing that seemed, we got some books. I did get some ping pong balls because my kids wanted to practice trick shots. So that was maybe the big thing. And you?
Well, it's been no secret that I have been staying awake at night and making purchases. I bought hair. Look at this. I know. Look at this.
Scalp?
I know,
What
right?
is that?
This is my ponytail. Ask me why I bought this, because I don't know why. But I will say this has brought me so much joy just to play with it. Yeah, I'm doing it. You want to see what it looks like? It's a ponytail. It's already in a ponytail. Now,
First of all, you searched this out and somehow this, is it clip-in?
yeah, it's a clip-in, and then it has a piece of hair that you wrap around the back like that. Boom. And then you do a little pin. I don't have my hairpins with me, but yeah, I mean.
No, you're not doing it justice. You've got to do a full profile here. Ariana Grande.
What do you think? My husband says it doesn't match my hair. He said it's red, which I don't know, maybe. This is what happens during quarantine.
It doesn't matter. You need to go with this. You need to wear this. In fact, America needs to open up just so you can get out and about wearing that attachment that you've purchased. That's incredible.
It's massive. I did a braid the other day. It's as tall as my child. You can do a braid with it. You can do all kinds of things. So there you go. There you go. This is what happens during quarantine.
That's incredible. How much did that set you back? If you don't mind me asking and being gauche.
$9. 9 whole dollars. Worth every penny. Hey, friends, hold on to your wigs because we've got a show for you coming up today in Nashville. You don't want to miss it.